before the crack of the bat and the inning-ending double play. There is a different team that hits the playing fields at the parks of St. Johns County. That team is the St. Johns County Parks and Recreation Field Maintenance staff. There are 83 parks in St. Johns County, totaling 1,265.21 acres. Now, you're thinking that sounds like a lot of space, and it is. You can park 189,781 in one half of another car, or place 126.5 Everbank fields, and that is almost 2 times bigger than Central Park in New York City. All of these would fit inside the acreage of the parks of St. Johns County. We tell you this size comparison to give you an idea of what your only 50 St. Johns County Parks and Recreation field maintenance staff is up against on a daily basis to have the fields ready for you and your families to enjoy.
Top dressing, mowing, weed eating, fertilizing, aeration.
We go and maintain them, edge them, weed them, blow them off, fertilize them, and anything else that needs to be done as far as the landscaping.
We spread fertilizer, pesticides, herbicides, mowing, of course, any kind of landscaping, sod.
I oversee the maintenance of 20 different sites. So from dealing with my 10 employees to dealing with the athletic associations, the general public on whether it's a concern, something that needs to be addressed, I help take care of that.
We maintain the fields for the soccer club. We also take care of the skate park, the dog park, the playground, and pretty much our day-to-day operation is making sure that those run smoothly.
In these 83 St. Johns County parks, there are 50 fields with diamonds, there are 19 multi-purpose fields, 4 football fields, 4 soccer fields, and 2 turf fields, all of which need constant attention. And all of this doesn't even count the numerous beach and boat access points, dog parks, and trails that they also maintain.
Very few people realize the amount of work put into it, the behind the scenes basically. You never really think about how did the grass get mowed, how is it this green. Of course there's some people that probably do, and if you've ever been in this line of work, you obviously you'd come out and you'd say, hey, that looks good, you know, it looks like they put a lot of fertilizer on it, where the normal person would go, why is the grass so green?
It's very time consuming, especially in the summertime when it's 110 degrees pretty much 8 hours of the day, and it gets pretty warm and exhausting out there doing that stuff.
You always want to make sure that the fields are nice and playable. You don't want it to be a hole or anything on the field, because somebody could trip and get hurt, and then you're responsible for that. So we want to make sure that everything's smooth and fresh and ready to go.
People come there for different reasons. People come there for their dogs, obviously. Some come to play soccer. Others just want to come for a peaceful walk in a park. And they don't want to come to a place that is messy or things everywhere. So we try to keep it nice and clean and neat, so they don't even really hardly notice us, where they can just come in there and enjoy their day.
I grew up playing sports, so the idea of being able to be on this side of it, what it takes to prepare a field for a game and to maintain it, what you see on TV is a finished product, but there's a lot that goes into it. It's a lot different than cutting your yard.
With an estimated 32,000 plus St. Johns County residents and an estimated 40,000 plus visitors coming in for tournaments in baseball, softball, and other sports, these guys work hard. And at the end of the day, you can feel the pride that they take in their work, but more importantly, you see it every time you step onto the field.
Just to get to see people come and use the pond or use the dog park or skate park and just get to enjoy being outside and me being a part of making it to where it's nice and playable and looks really good for them to be able to come and use it is really pretty satisfying.
I enjoy seeing everybody that gets to use it, and whether or not they appreciate what goes into it, I know they're enjoying the park, so I take a certain level of satisfaction to that.
The most rewarding part is to hear all the good compliments, and we do tournaments too, like a Triple Crown tournament. We have teams come from all over America, and they'll come and say these are very nice fields, or these are some of the best fields I've ever played on, I've ever seen. The facility looks great, the staff is friendly, so that's very rewarding that people can see our work from all around the country.
Really it's the children. Of course, we have people too that come out and walk their dogs and enjoy the scenery around the parks and enjoy everything about it. But really to see kids be able to be kids and steer away from the iPads and all this technology that we have today that I feel like is ruining the younger generation. It's nice to see them actually throw a ball and get dirty.
I have 2 children that I've raised in this county, and they've used pretty much all these athletic facilities. And I know how much, as a parent, I appreciated coming to a nice facility for my children to play at. So I know other people in the community appreciate having a place for their children to come and play and have a good time. They don't have to necessarily come up there and pat you on the back. Just by watching them enjoying that, that's satisfaction enough for me. And it's something to be proud of, to have a facility like we have in St. Johns County.